What's going on, everybody? Doc Average Gamer Guys back yet again for the new season of Hardcore. We're jumping into it. I'm recording this on New Year's Day, so happy New Year's to everybody. Hopefully you had a fantastic time. You're probably seeing this a little bit after New Year, so hopefully the start to 2023 is going well for you. Hopefully the start to the wipe is going well for you. Not quite day one, but within the first week, so we're getting in. We're still fresh. There's still a lot of stuff to jump in and to explore. So here's how we got going, and I will talk about, if you're new to this series, I'll talk about what our rule set is, some of the small modifications we're gonna make, and then obviously the goals for this account. You can see everything's deleted. We literally have nothing, with one exception: containers. Containers is one of the few rules that's a slight modification. It's purely quality of life. We got a New Year's gift that included some other things to include an ammo case. So I'm going to hang on to the ammo case. I'm going to use that. That's a nice kind of start to the year, to be honest with you. And ammo ends up being one of those things that we have to hoard a little bit anyways. So this is a very welcome addition. You can see I am already level 2. We haven't done a single thing yet, but we have gone in to all the traders and we've inspected everything. We also, looks like we have Gunsmith Part 1 that we're open, and Introduction. So we took some time to be able to do that. So this is pretty nice. We already have some tasks that we can do. Again, if you're unfamiliar, you can go in and basically search everything. You'll get to level 2 like I showed. We also have this package. I'm not going to do anything with this yet. Probably end up just deleting it, but I do want to talk about kind of what's going on. So let me hit you with an intro. I'm going to get loaded into our first raid, and again, we'll talk a little bit of stuff as we get loaded in, and we'll see how this first run goes. All right, so I bounced back and forth a little bit on where to start. We're gonna go to woods first here. I have one concern, as I've come to find out, as far as this new wipe has happened, and I think this was done on purpose. Not sure, it could be a bug. Tagged and cursed seems to be like really crazy, this go around. Obviously our first goal is to get a melee weapon. If we can pick up a gun, that's obviously huge. Get or survive. We need to snowball some of weapons here and have some luck doing that. My melee skills are not great, and I am really concerned because we don't have a melee weapon. Very, very concerned that we're really going to struggle with this wipe, with this hardcore season. Not sure, we'll see. Well, let's talk about the rules if you're unfamiliar. Basically, it's a hardcore account. We can't use the traders. We can't use the flea market. We can't buy anything. We can sell items that we pick up in raid to the traders. Basically nothing goes into our secure container with the exception of keys and one modification that I made last season that was a great quality of life and allowed us to have a little bit every episode of continued progression, was one barter item per raid in the container. Now I can move that around, I can swap that out, but obviously we're not a standard account, so what we can put in there is pretty limited anyways. But that really kind of helped to at least get some progress going. So we're going to continue on with that. The other big change, so outside of hardcore rules, again, everything that we bring into raid, if we die, we lose it, just as you normally would in Tarkov. And again, we just basically don't have access to the traders, with a few exceptions. We can buy any required items such as markers, Wi-Fi cameras, things like that to plant. We are able to purchase those. Again, I also am going to allow the use of therapist service. That one was just another good quality of life change. Typically that isn't allowed, but a lot of folks have kind of adopted that just because it's really brutal to die, have a heavy bleed, go into the next raid, you're dead within a couple of seconds. It's a bad cycle. So for just being able to provide some content, we're gonna utilize therapist services, and the first few levels is free. Other than that, though, let's talk about a goal. My goal has always been as much hideout progression as we can get. I really like that goal. I'm going to continue that. there's a lot of new stuff in the hideout. So I think it's going to be interesting to kind of see how we can progress, where we can get to, what we can get upgraded. We're going to have the gym, we have a new shooting range and things like that. So I'm really going to try to push for that. I'd also like to push for as much trader progression as we can get. I feel like that's a pretty good goal as well. But if you're unfamiliar with the rest of hardcore, I'm missing a lot of the rules. Just understand we start with nothing, and basically we have to snowball into everything from that perspective. So I hope, we'll see. This might be rough. This might be really rough, depending on how. Oh, we don't have any weapon boxes over here either. I don't even think I go this way. I think I go up this way. Again, tagged and curse, I've heard, is just, and seen a few clips of just how it's like brutal. It's used to be like last wipe, before patch 0.13, it used to be basically like with, if you got into a certain proximity, they would rush you, they would push you. Have a feeling, and maybe it is the same. Woods is a good one because we can avoid a lot of scavs. See if we can get something early here. I'm honestly gonna take this ornament as my barter item. I don't know how well they sell. There is some weapon crates. This is not a bad spawn for us. I really just need to get a weapon, kill a scav, and get a melee. It's kind of goal number one. That spark plug early is big too. So our matches. Oh no. Oh, hang on to that. Corrugated hose I would love. Give me a gun, please. Please, please, please. Gun? Pistol? Something? Something? At 10 rounds. Okay. This is still not going to keep us from being tagged and cursed. Now, we really do need to put ourselves in a position to try to kill a scav. The melee weapon is so huge. Getting that... Oh, LPS ammo. Taking this. Scav vest. Let's go. For those unfamiliar with hardcore, you can also... Basically what we can do is we can use our container like our hands. So we can pick something up and basically put it in put it in our container to use it like a Salewa or something, and then we just have to stand still. Not having ears causes that to happen, and we did get a scav. I thought I might have heard something. Guy was not making a lot of noise. That's unfortunate. Oh, Urban Tortoise. You killed us. Well, raid number 1 in the books. Alright, so unsuccessful at grabbing a melee weapon. So, we're gonna head back in. See what raid number 2 has for us. Alright. Raid 2. See if we can have some success. We need a decent spawn. This is a good one. As long as we can get a weapon right here. between these two boxes. Otherwise, we're in trouble. We're out of luck. The best bet then is to push past Medfob, I think. Sturman's up, of course. And we'll try to go to ZB16, has a bunch of weapon crates. Problem ends up being is there's so many scavs between these two locations. I'm taking this. Pack of nails is good. If you're also new to this series, we basically do pretty much unedited raids. So you're going to see the full thing in all its glory. If there are any like real downtimes of just like trying to run out of a raid where nothing happens, then that will get cut out. Otherwise, get the full experience. There's a hidden stash over here. Try to hit along the way. And we need a gun. We need a scav kill. Or come across a dead scav. That's relatively unlikely. At least this early. We're gonna push towards the village after this, though. Here they come. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in trouble. We're gonna die. No! We got so lucky to find that Glock, and I was just trying to get to a position where I could just the first two shots with the TT that probably is at like 40% durability. Just two tapped. The scavs are so... I'm not having a great start to wipe. I've gotten really good progress. My survivability is about 10% lower than it normally is. And half of it is because of the scavs. They just seem... The accuracy on them seems too good at this point. You know, we could do this barter trade, but it doesn't make sense to do that until we have a gun. I guess the other thing to look at... Is there any single... We could get a garage for a CPU, or a PL-15 for a vodka. We would have to be able to get the ammo, though. Who else has got guns that we can barter? We can find a big old sausage. Bunch of keys. Again, if we could find the knives. This is a great barter. This is one that I'm going to keep my eye out for a lot. This is also a very good one for us. This one's not too bad either. Problem ends up being finding finding the items. Okay. See how we do. Go again. All right, one other change I want to talk about is keys. I asked for some suggestions on the recap, got some really good ideas, so appreciate anybody that commented, but I want to talk about keys. The changes to keys this wipe are interesting. And they're interesting from the perspective that some of the keys are single use only. And key use, if you're not too familiar, maybe you're a little newer to Tarkov, keys can sometimes be pretty difficult to find. So a suggestion was made that I really like. I am going to open up access to the flea market for myself, once we get there, of course, at level 15, to be able to purchase keys on the flea market. With that being said, there's going to be some stipulations. One, any keys that I purchase on the flea market are going to basically be kept outside of my container. I'm not going to have the ability to like reuse them, use them a bunch, anything like that. If I die, I lose the key. I have to then be able to farm the money to be able to purchase it again. Secondly, if I use the key for the quest, as soon as that raid is over, I delete it. I feel like this is a pretty fair approach to that. There are some keys that I just historically have been pretty difficult to get our hands on, and I'm hoping that's a decent quality of life change, because part of it is just continuing to get progression. Progression is hard to come by, but I feel like this would be a nice way about doing that without making it too overpowered or lose, I think, the integrity of hardcore. And it looks like at this point it's probably going to be pretty well needed, because we are off to a rough start. All right, I'm cracking this. I'm gonna go hit this hidden stash over here. There's a weapon box, I believe, as well. So hopefully you're okay with that change. If you're not, whatever, it's my hardcore rules. I'm gonna do what I want. But I really appreciate that suggestion. I think it was really good. I'm not a fan of doing the same thing over and over again. I am certainly going to key farm. I don't want to make it sound like this is to try to avoid that. I will definitely be farming keys, as we always do. I hope that we get just, like, dumb lucky. This is really important. As is that. I would love to take that roller. Okay, so it does seem like there is some proximity to the scavs, because we have not pulled any scavs yet. I did hear somebody over in this village. I'm kind of hoping that they killed a scav or two. Maybe we can judo run in there. Grab a melee. The drill is definitely like later game. This is a gun for sure. Oh. Please have ammo. I should go pick up that war mage. Oh, that's so huge. Would normally fit. We have the attachment. And we got ears, boys. Alright, is this the raid? Is this the raid? Okay, here's what we do. Oh, without a vest, I can't. Without a vest, I can't reload this. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Big brained plays. Alright, let's take our time here. I think getting a primary here is going to keep me from... Basically should remove the tagged and cursed piece. Hoping. Oh, if that could fit on there, that'd be nuts. Got a Mosin, man. What? I'm so dead. I don't. I don't understand. I don't have a clue where this guy went. Well, I don't know about all that. What seems crazy to me is that I come up to that ridge line, I step out, I crouch kind of near that tree, and instantly that guy sees me and shoots me. I had a feeling. I gotta know. I gotta know if this is a real thing right here. That's, we're gonna go ahead and do that. You can disagree with me if you think I'm wrong. I just... Oh boy. Maybe we reset the... That was... Of all maps. That's not the one I thought that would happen on. I think our best chance is up here. We're getting some unique spawns. I'm liking woods more and more as I'm getting these spawns, at least to try to get started. I just need enough streamer luck, YouTuber luck, gamer luck, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, to get a gun and shoot a scav and pick up his melee weapon. That would at least make me feel better. Oh, an impact grenade out of an impact would be great. Out of a... Oh, armor, armor, armor. Okay, 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 okay. Give me a gun, give me a gun, give me... Please, please, please. 856. Grenade. Impact grenade. That's a flash grenade. You know what I do need though? Need energy. This is not a good look for us at the moment. Where do I go from here? Weapon crates, weapon crates. I don't know if there's any over there. I need coffee at some point, I guess. I gotta use at camp. Oh, what am I keeping the money for? That's dumb. What do we do? What do we do? There's another packer right there. Hello? Grenade? Grenade. I don't think there's anything down here. Oh, there's a jacket. Man, man, oh man, oh man. I'm taking those over that. We might be able to barter into a gun. I'm gonna drop the 856 as well. I am gonna take the coffee. Coffee seems to be pretty plentiful this go around though, so normally I would like recommend taking that. There's double balls. Taking the balls. I really want to survive. Key to the apartments in Zemeski 3. Well, that's a new Streets of Tarkov key for me. I have not seen. There's a stash over here. Maybe I can pick up the leftovers on a player. Problem is, they're not going to leave the gun. You know? Got a grenade and a dream. I do have some armor. I can survive for 0.2 seconds. Hot rod. I got a hat. I got a helmet. Aqua Peps. Don't know if we need that or not. Going over here is real dumb. I don't know what else to do. Find the M4 on the ground. Man, that last raid, being able to get the ears and that M4 was so good. There's a couple weapon crates here, though. Come on, baby. Pistol, something. Pump mag. Yo, hello? Yo, hello? Bro, can you hear me? There's a guy over here. Yo, bud. Listen, man, listen. I'm not here to hurt you. Because you shot at me, dude.
Why, how did you know I was here?
Yeah, I can see the blood on the ground, and I hear you moving your weapon around.
Oh, alright, valid.
I literally don't have a gun. I swear. I don't even have a melee. Thanks. Oh, if we could have killed that guy, man. If we could have found a gun, we had a chance, I feel like. Maybe I should have taken the flash grenade. I could have tried to flash him. Damn it. Well, we got a key, and we got a pliers. This is going well. All right. I don't know. I was really hoping that guy wasn't going to kill us last raid. He did not care. I think village. It's either that or ZB16, but again, I think the village, this is going to have less, basically doesn't have any scav spawns. So I feel like I'm only a few raids in, but I feel like the proximity thing for tagged and cursed is probably true still. It's just when you get tagged or when you get within that proximity, it is rough. But we'll head this way. At least a few options for some. A few options for us as far as a weapon crates. Man, and I'm sad I didn't get that kill with that Bog. I wish I could have had a little bit better of a sense of where that guy was and maybe just like throw it a little bit more blind. The good part is we at least got... I would love to come back for that grizzly. Tool set's pretty big. We at least got back up on our energy and hydration, which is good. That's it. Sword-ins? Oh, my favorite. Okay, this will give us a little bit of a chance. Okay. Keep it at. Please have a gun. Ooh, good chance right here. Come on, baby. Another M4. Single shot. Okay. Here's what we do. Now, can we find an armor? Maybe I'd push over to ZB16. I don't really want to try to fight a player. Yeah, go over to that. Oh, another set of contacts would be so big. Give me a vest or something here that can hold that. Oh, good luck. 2 guns. We pinpoint with the audio where this is. Can confirm, still tagged and cursed. Still tagged and cursed. Come on. My fastest way to extract here. Okay, I shouldn't be tagged and cursed anymore. But we're gonna test that and find out, I guess. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Drop this. T. Rid of this. I feel like this right here makes sense. Yes, ammo's so big. This is a nice AK. I don't want to get too heavy here, but if we can grab the letter. I think this is class 3. This is class 2. Yeah. We can grab the letter and survive. We are in business. This would be so huge. The difference ends up being we do have a melee weapon. So, again, probably not surviving a lot with just the melee weapon, but at least we have one. And it is secured. Gotta keep farming some guns here. I'm gonna drop this armor. But nobody's camping this. And there's other stuff I'd love to go back for. That Grizz in one of them. But I'm just gonna try to get out. Got ears armor. Backpack, guns, and a dream. These are the nerve-wracking moments of hardcore right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head down basically to the beach side when we're on the beach. Sounds kind of far off. Kind of sounds like the Overlook, actually. Not a great. It's not great for us, but it's not terrible either. Sounds more like it's in the camp. Just want absolutely nothing to do with any of that. Keep getting a little bit of distance here. Sounds damn close. If we weren't as looted, I would probably try to jump up and like get on the rocks and try to see if we could get like a cheeky pop a shot or two at some of those guys. We just have too many guns right now. Got a dead scav, duffel bag, and a hidden stash to check. Might have been hit already. Gonna like it. Doesn't have any ammo in it, but it's a gun. A very rough start, but we prevail. Let's go. We did it. Finally, I survive. 2 scabby boys down. Nice little chunk of XP. This right here is big time. Big time. Let's chalk up the wins here. First of all, we got some ears. Seriously, more important, we get our melee. Huge. We get, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns. 6 guns. Let's go. That is so freaking huge. Oh, plus we get our Pilgrim, which is like pretty insane. Obviously, that's going to be a much later thing for Ragman that we'll need. But we do get that. We get an MVG setup strap, which is not terrible because these NVGs are not like the most difficult to find. Although I don't know if it requires an additional attachment piece. Let's look. No, it doesn't. So if we can find these NVGs, which again, they're not super common, but they're not the most uncommon thing, we'd be able to run some night raids, so we'll hang on to that. We grab an armor, we grab a spare rig, we've got some good things that we're gonna sell here. We get some PS ammo, which is fantastic. We get some BT ammo, so if we pick up like a Mosin, SV98, anything like that, we're gonna be able to use. I'm pumped about this. This AK is really nice. Get a pistol with 5 shots on it, so honestly we can go back in a little naked and see if we can kind of stir some things up. But I think that is enough for my heart for this one. We grab a tool set, motor, a shush, some bolts. I mean, we're starting to stack up a little bit. We've got a few food items too, which is very, very helpful for us. And what we'll probably do, let's just go through this really quick. We're gonna hang on to the D-Bat. I hang on to this. I don't know if at any point I need this. I also don't know if it makes sense or if we can put it on here. We may be able to. We can. So I'm gonna hang on to that. And this AK-105, if we can find like a 4-grip, we'll try to just boost this thing up a little bit. Again, we'll throw this all away. The only hard part with this gun is going to be maybe finding some ammo. This is the 357 revolver though, so that's pretty nice. Fortunately, our M4, we basically burned out all of our ammo. We should be able to find that. We're gonna pull this, but we do get an SKS as well, and we get a PP19 with almost a full mag in it. That's huge. That's really huge. I'll drop these. We get a couple of rigs as well. I want to put this at the bottom, but hang on to this as well. We obviously can't repair that. We're gonna sell this. We'll hang on to the ears. And how we looking here? This is 5 rounds. 5 rounds is 5 rounds. So what I want to quickly do here is actually, where are you at? Killed some scavs. Introduction. Let's get this done. This is 30,000 rubles, which is huge. It opens up Mr. Jaeger. We get to do acquaintance, and I can actually sell none of that to him, unfortunately. I want to think about, I feel like we need skier progression pretty quick. This is not optimal to sell this to him, but we're going to do that anyways. And I'm going to sell that to you. And we'll grab some quest rewards here. Just cash. We can upgrade vents, which is really nice. What I want to do first is repair this. That way we have an option. Trying to think here what else we want to do. I'm thinking about, let's go into the hideout here really quick as we close this out. It might make sense to just do a few things in the hideout here. We can get vents up and going. That's 25k. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll be able to search a few things. I want some of these early things if we can. Workbench. Security is pretty easy. We need the measuring tape. Illumination, we need the cricket lighter. Got our defective wall that leads to the gym. That one's not going to be great. Matches and a duct tape. We want to try to get heating and rest space up. That will help us in between raids a little bit more. So a little bit of hideout progress here for this first one. And we got some guns. We got some guns, ladies and gentlemen. I'll sell that too. Mechanic, you can go ahead and have this. So post this. Here's what I'm going to do just for clarity. I'm going to go in. I'm going to search all this stuff. Take a look at it. I don't think there's anything right off the rip that we're going to be super excited about. What is this barter trade? 2 red and 2 wrenches. This might not be too bad either. The best ones, again, that we're going to be focused on is this and this bad boy. So if we can find a red screwdriver, we'll prioritize elite pliers as well. This is a fantastic shotgun. We can use this for Gunsmith Part 1. If we can find essentially the barrel, the flash hider barrel mod, whatever it ends up being, we need the pistol grip. And then this thing is pretty well good to go. I think we have to swap out the flashlight as well, but that's not too difficult. So a rough start, a very rough start. We're 1 for 5. However, the one we survived was awesome. Was absolutely awesome. So I'm super pumped about that. Thanks for joining me here for Hardcore and this new season. Lots to come. Multiple uploads of this, probably a week. Probably stick with our schedule of about 2 or so if we can. Again, we're gonna try to record some of this, get some content up and going, and kind of get a good base before we put these out. But again, hopefully you had a fantastic and happy new year. Happy 2023 to everybody. Looking forward to it. Hopefully you're looking forward to hanging out with me. I'm gonna flash some socials at you. Links in the description. Twitter, Twitch, Discord, all that. TikTok. Come check us out live. Do that good stuff. Do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe on this one. Help me from an algorithm standpoint. Throw a message down below. Say Happy New Year. Tell me what you're excited about for the year. And love to chat with you in the comments. But we'll close this one out. I'm Doc, Average Gamer, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next Hardcore episode. Peace.